can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the winners of 10 straight, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Blue Hens will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tar Heels offense takes the field for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Blue Hens offense has the ball for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got his man downfield. And they're able to get him down. Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fakes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
And the Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Wide open downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Blue Hens want to move quickly. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working that left side now. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Blue Hens started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A 1st down run in the red zone. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The RPO, it's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it at the 30. They finally make the stop, and what a fantastic way to finish off this 1st quarter after that play. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Delaware! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Give to the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hicks. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10 playoff positioning. All the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Blue Hens will hustle to the line.
Got to give this guy credit all season long. He's played well, he's stayed healthy, and he's just executing. With that last throw, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards as we get late in the season.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught in the backfield, it's York. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, the Devil Bear offense going back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Handoff from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. Quick release by the QB. Touchdown, Delaware! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Georgia Southern. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down. He's going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Gonna swing it on second down. Got the quick pass. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback keeps it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Let's it fly. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Runs through a tackle. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the RPO, complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve.
Turning it on! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
The quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass.
A lot of room to the right. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Blue Hens line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The short hand, it's Webb. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. And the Tar Heels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And the ball's free in the backfield. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Kick is in the air. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Already find a hole in that secondary. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Delaware. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Catch in the middle, it's Hicks. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hart. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Got it in the middle, it's Hicks. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Hicks. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bring in the heat. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know.
There he goes. Makes it past the marker. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The Blue Hens moving quickly to the line. Leaves it with the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so
it's a seam wide open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They'll move the tight end. The give on the option. Nice move to keep running. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. There's the pressure. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Georgia Southern. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down in the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The third down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another third down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. He'll keep it himself. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
The give on the inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try it over the left side. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Pressure coming. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Blue Hens had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Delaware! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's got it on the right. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires left. He's got it. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Complete in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Breaks the tackle. Running into the open space. Turning it on. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And How about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Delaware.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Knocked down for the tackle. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll sneak it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Holds it in down the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. At the 45 on his way. He's up to 55 yards rushing in this one and well on his way to a 1,400-yard season.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. Gives it on the option. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
They'll go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. Fights off a defender. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today, but opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Baylor is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 28 over Kansas. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Unloads it downfield. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.